Young Tribes Way 5. Turn up the beat for me. Fiji, sipping on Fiji. Coming through Fiji. What is up, guys? It's your boy Young Tribes Way 5 back here today with another video. Now, I have been wanting to touch on this subject for so long, like a month ago, before I actually started doing what it is and thinking about it. And this what if Naruto was a Hozuki. And if you don't know it, if you know Sugetsu, yeah, that's what clan he's in. I know a lot about it, but I can't. I'll explain it in the story. But for now, this is part 1 for what if Naruto was a Hozuki. Now, to start off the story, it's the Kurima attack. Now, Naruto dies, Kushina dies, and Naruto gets sent back somewhere safely. Now, Kushina says, name his last name Hozuki, because I'm switching up Minato's clan from Namikaze to Hozuki. Now he's a Hozuki. He wakes up, they check the DNA test. He's pretty much Hozuki. 80% Hozuki and a little bit percent of Uzumaki, because Kushina is a Uzumaki still. Now, years has passed by, and then Minato has saved Naruto a water bottle. And the thing about it is that the Hozuki clan has something called the hydration technique. You have to be hydrated like all the time. Like, no, you cannot be dehydrated. That's why you always see Sugetsu carrying a bottle of water. Now, he drinks that just in case if somebody hits him, he turns into water and can reappear somewhere else and back inside the normal form. So he finds out where the bottle is and carries it around with him all the time. Now, when it comes to the academy, he is not dumb. He is very smart. Every time there is a spar test, he would usually win, but when it comes to Sasuke, they're like half and half. They would lose some and win some. His smartness is very good. They just realized what his chakra natures were, and it's wind and water. Now, instead of making shadow clones, he makes water clones. And the people are shocked, like he turned water into a clone. Now, when it comes to when the scroll, like Mitsuki, he actually does do that, because he wants to learn how to do multi-shadow clone jutsu, for it can turn that into water multi-shadow clone jutsu. Now, the same thing goes down, but instead he actually beats up Mitsuki without even needing Iruka's help. And you guys are thinking, well, how does he do that? Because he's always hydrated. Like, anytime somebody hits him, he's turning into water. Now, past the whatever his name is, Mitsuki attack, when Naruto got the scroll, now he gets his headband. Iruka doesn't get hurt. Now it's time to go to Kakashi and his bell test. So we're on the bell test. Now Kakashi, he tells them, well, nice to meet you guys. My name is Kakashi. And then he asks them, what are your goals? Not girls. Goals. So basically, same thing actually. Kakashi wants to kill Itachi. Naruto wants to become Hokage. And Sakura still confesses her love to Sasuke, even though Sasuke and Naruto, hashtag spoiler alert if you haven't watched Naruto Shippuden, tries to kill her. Now, he tells them not to eat breakfast because it's the bell test and he doesn't want you to eat breakfast. So, Naruto's not dumb. Nobody can't fight without any food. So he decides to make a small little bead like a food pellet, a food pellet, and then he puts food like ramen taste to it, like iki ramen. I don't know how to say ramen taste to the pellets. Now Naruto gives one to Sasuke, one to Sakura, and keeps one to himself and says, "Eat it." Now they were looking gloomy, and now they're looking all strong and stuff since they had breakfast. Now Kakashi says, "Well, that looks weird. Did you guys eat breakfast?" Naruto puts his hands behind his back, well, on his head, saying, "Well, we didn't eat breakfast," making it obvious that they actually did, but making it kind of look like they don't. Now Kakashi starts the bell test, explaining blah 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 random stuff. This is like Naruto's perspective. Blah 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 random stuff. Let's just get on with it. Now Naruto starts charging, and Kakashi dodges it, and then Naruto pulls out a kunai, and Kakashi pulls out a kunai, and still reading his make out paradise. Now Naruto tried to throw in some good punches. He almost catched him off guard, but Kakashi tried to grab Naruto. And remember, he has his bottle and he's always hydrated. He turns into water. Then he disappears. Then Naruto reappears on the river, on the edge of the forest land. He only knows about 3 jutsus: multi-water clone jutsu, water bullet jutsu, and the other one, we'll have to say that until the Chunin exams so far. So now he does water bullet jutsu, and then he starts going, the water bullet's going to Kakashi, and Kakashi saying, how does he know this? How does he know this water bullet jutsu? Now Sasuke sees what he's doing, and then he decides to show off a little bit of his ninjutsu. And now he did fireball jutsu, and then the water bullet and fireball jutsu combined, and basically combined style. Steam bullet, and then it hits Kakashi. Then Kakashi quickly jumps out of the way, and then Sakura, her useless self, try to use a rope to catch him, but it completely misses. Now, without any doubt, they get caught. Now Naruto, with his sneaky stuff, makes his water clone, tries to go get the lunch on his own, and then time passes and he can't get his breakfast, not lunch, his breakfast, because he tried to take it. And Kakashi says, "You know what? I'll just give you guys food pellets. Only Sasuke and Sakura." Now he says, "Well, bye-bye. I'll come back to see how you guys are doing, to see if you guys pass or not." And he says, "Do not share the food." And then Sasuke thinks about it. If we can't, I know he only gave us a food pellet, but still, that's not enough to keep going. Now he decides to break the food pellet in half and gives half of it to Naruto. And then Kakashi comes running, saying, "Why did you do that?" And then Sasuke explains, even though Naruto let us cheat with a food pellet, it wasn't enough to get us through. He says, "If we have someone on an empty stomach, we might not make it through the real mission." Naruto says, "Well, it wasn't my fault. There's no ninja out there that can eat without breakfast on a mission." Kakashi says, "Well, that's the important thing. Abandoning a mission means you're a scum. But who abandons their friends are worse than scum." And that's the end of the battle test. Well, this is the end of the video too. If you guys liked this video, like, subscribe, and comment for more content like this.